morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the Petro in Hammond, Louisiana. We just got through topping her off with diesel and DEF. Got us some bacon, coffee, and a Diet Dr. Pepper. How about we go ahead and ride through this old Petro? I know y'all gonna see some shaking and some bouncing because this parking lot is very well used, so it's very, very rough. Not one of the best parking lots. And what's sad is they got a blue beacon that's pretty awesome, but you got to come around through the garbage trail to get out of here. So you wash your truck, you get it all nice and pretty, and then you got to ride through here where there's water still standing in the potholes. It ain't rained in a few days, right? You can barely get your truck trailer through some of these spots because everybody parks every which way. They do have reserve parking and they do enforce it. Pretty much all of this is reserved. It's crazy, you know. I can't blame them. I mean, I'm not hating on them. They are making money hand over foot just off the parking. And then whenever you throw the revenue from the store items and the revenue from the diesel, and they even got the iron skillet in there, you know, they making money. And I can't begrudge them for making a living. I mean, this is a capitalist society. We do operate off of the dollar and your revenue. You know, capitalism rule number one, it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. At the end of the day, you gotta keep something for yourself. If you're spending everything just to stay open, you're not really doing the trick. Come on, dude, you can do better. But he's having a hard time getting around this guy to my left, because this guy to my left is not parked in a spot. You know, somebody's pulling the Dollar General trailer. It's not one of the big companies, it's a little company pulling a Dollar General trailer. But, you know, Snorlord likes to come down here to Hammond, Louisiana, because they got the roundabouts. They got plenty of roundabouts. I think we got 3 or 4 of them right here. And it's just ridiculous. You'll see on the way out. You'll see. I got to go around all 3 of them. So you can't go left here. You have to go right. I guess you could if you wanted to destroy your trailer and stuff. You know, I'm sure people have done it before. But you got to go right to go left. This is the first one. Coming out of the Petro, headed back to the interstate. And during the daytime hours, y'all, you know, keep in mind, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. And you see how empty and nice and wonderful it is? Well, during the day, Hammond, Louisiana can be quite busy. Now, to your left, you have the Petro, and to the right, there's a Speedco right there, and then there's a Pilot right up here. That Pilot, I recommend never going into, because it gets tight, and people get aggravated up in that little booger. I used to have to fuel up at the Pilots, Flying J's and stuff, and I would avoid that one. I would avoid the one in Denham Springs, Louisiana. Alright, here's roundabout number 2. So as soon as you come off the interstate, you hit that roundabout, man. That's one of the worst things I think they ever invented, was the roundabout. I just do not like them. As a trucker, as a professional driver, my opinion is I don't like them. Give me a red light with some timers on it, some under the pavement sensors. There's the other one. You know, our technology keeps the red lights working better, especially whenever they turn at night, you know. Just turn them caution in the middle of the night, let people kind of roll through. But this is a mess during the daytime. Here we go. go. We up on the interstate. That's all it was. But during the day, it ain't near about that smooth. Let me tell you, I promise you. During the day, it can be quite hairy getting down there without getting ran into. But we are headed to Beaumont, Texas, and then Dallas, Fort Worth, and then we're not sure. So I'll touch base with y'all tomorrow. God bless. Catch you on the next ride.